And then from last year, before that, we actually lived together. So the schedule wasn't followed because I saw her every day. So we were living together.
Enjoy the video, hit the like button.
I do both swear the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Note that both are present. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. We're here on a proposed child support review order to modify support. There is not an agreement, and so I'll go ahead and take testimony from the parties. The state calls the mother. Ma'am, will you state your name?
Yes. Yajaira Macias,
And what's the name of the child on this case? And how old is she?
8.
Okay. And you participated in a child support review conference in August of this year, correct?
That is correct.
All right. And what kind of health insurance coverage does your daughter currently have?
She's on both. So me and dad are currently paying for medical insurance.
Okay. And that's through employers?
Employers, yes.
Okay. And the order is proposing that Mr. Herbert carry the health insurance through his employer and that you carry the dental insurance through your employer. Are you okay with that?
I am, yes.
Okay. And the dental insurance, it costs you $12 per month for her coverage. And so you're requesting that the father pay cash dental support of $12 each month beginning September 1st, 2025?
Yes.
Okay. And so with the health insurance through father's employer, we know that he's employed. Is that correct as far as you know?
Yes.
All right. And based on his income, we've calculated child support at $835 each month beginning September 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement with that amount, ma'am?
I am, yes.
Okay. And your prior order was a divorce decree, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And that was signed April 17th, 2021, is that right?
That's right.
And in the divorce decree, the child support was set at $400 per month, is that right?
That is right.
And was that due to you and the father sharing 50-50 custody of the child?
No, it wasn't due to that.
Okay. Was that the guideline support based on his income? Do you remember?
It was not, no.
Okay, so do you remember why the court set the child support at $400?
That is what me and dad had agreed to at the time.
Okay, and the divorce decree, did it set a 50-50 possession schedule for the two of you?
No.
Okay, do you remember what kind of schedule it set?
So it is said at dad having visitation on his 2 days off of work.
Okay, on the 2 days that he's off for the week, beginning at 8 a.m. and ending at 6 p.m. on the second date. Okay, so he has the child 2 days per week and you have, I guess, 5 days per week then.
Yes, for the most part.
And has it been like that since the divorce was entered in 2021?
Yes,
Okay, and so currently you guys are still exercising that schedule for the most part?
for the most part, yes.
Okay. Has there been any point since then that it's been more of an equal 50-50 schedule?
At some point, but not currently.
When's the last time it's been more 50-50?
About a year or two ago.
Okay, and what was the schedule looking like at that point?
Just most of the time, we would see her most of the time, every day.
Okay. And so you're wanting the child support to be based on the guideline number 835 each month, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you want the court to know about your case regarding the modification of child support?
No, not at this time.
Okay, I'll pass the witness. The state calls the father. Sir, will you state your name?
Jose Herbert.
And Mr. Herbert, you participated in this child support review conference in August, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And as far as the insurance goes, you have health insurance for the child through your employer, is that right?
Correct.
And you're in agreement to continue to carry that?
Yes.
Okay. And then are you in agreement for the order to state that Miss Macias has dental insurance for the child?
Yes.
And are you in agreement to pay dental support at $12 each month beginning September 1st, 2025?
Yes.
Okay. And so what kind of work do you currently do?
I work at a hotel in management.
Okay. And we have your gross monthly income at $5,000. Is that correct?
That's yes.
All right. And you have one child in this case. Do you have any other children?
No.
Okay. And so we calculated guideline child support, let's see, at $835 each month. Do you agree or disagree with that amount?
Disagree.
Okay. And can you explain why you disagree?
Yes. So, I mean, for the past month, I have a visitation schedule hasn't really been followed up in the past week, but before that, and since last year, the visitation schedule wasn't exactly the way it is set on paper. Yes, it states that I have to get her at 8 a.m. my first day off to 6 p.m. my second day off, but I've been getting her the day before, right after work, which can be like at 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. And then I wouldn't drop her off until the day after my second day off. So if she's going to school, I would drop her off at school. On top of that, I have been taking her to school on most of the days, and I mean, I'm present on all her school activities. I'm present on her appointments, um, and then from last year, before that, we actually lived together. So the schedule wasn't followed because I saw her every day. So we were living together up until last year. Um,
Okay. So in the last couple of months, how many days a week have you had your daughter?
um, Complete full days, just days, not nights, right?
On average, just how many days a week do you think she was with you versus the mother?
It would vary with like 3 or 4 days.
Okay. And she is in school, so you would take her to school some days?
Yes.
Okay. How long were you doing this 3 to 4 day possession schedule?
It depends on my schedule. My schedule varies a lot. I don't have set days off during the week, so it would really depend on what days I was off.
Okay. And about how many nights a week was she spending with you?
It was 3 or 4.
Okay. So would you say since your divorce decree was signed in 2021, you and the mother have had a 50-50 possession split?
It did vary. Like I said, after we divorced, we did get back together for a couple of years, so it didn't really. I saw her every day. So up until last year when we separated again, it has been trying to get to 50-50.
Okay, so you guys stopped living together last year. When you
Mhm.
guys stopped living together, after that, you did more of the 50-50 schedule, would you say?
I would say yes. Well,
Okay.
I would try to get close to 50-50.
Okay, the 3 to 4 days a week.
Yes.
Okay. And so because of that, are you wanting the child support to remain at $400 each month?
Yes, and or something more um in between 4 and 800 or anything like that.
Okay.
Something to reflect the time.
Okay, so you're okay with it increasing, you just don't want it to increase to the 835 amount.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a specific amount that you would be okay with?
I mean, I just want something fair and concise with the time that I spent.
Okay. Is there anything else you want the court to know regarding your case for the modification?
I mean, the reason why I add those things just because I do still have to provide to my daughter, her wardrobe, her anything she might need while she's with me.
Okay, I'll pass the witness.
And just a couple questions to make sure I understand. Ms. Macias, Is the child with him 2 days a week, every week, or every other week?
That is every week.
Okay. And then sometimes maybe there's a third day.
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. Okay, y'all kind of have an unusual divorce decree, in that normally it would say that dad has the right to visit from Friday night until Sunday night. The divorce kind of has it being less time. There's just Saturday and Sunday. Um, but then it has, I guess y'all are doing every weekend instead of every other weekend. So, um, that's kind of unusual, I guess. But like I said, if we had a regular visitation order, it would be Friday through Sunday every other week, and y'all are doing visitation every week. I mean, the one night isn't going to make a big difference. Taking the child to school in the morning isn't going to make a big difference. It's mainly just what we're talking about, like a full day kind of thing, or most of the day, as far as what y'all are doing. I don't think that y'all are doing 50-50 right now. I'm not going backwards as far as like we're not going back to look at what we were doing a year ago. We're just trying to set it for the future. So if that's kind of what y'all are doing, then I do agree we need to modify support. So for medical, father's going to carry medical, mom's going to carry dental. Dental support is $12 a month. Since there's a little more visitation than usual, I will set the amount at $750 instead of the $835. As I said, it's not that much more than the regular visitation, but maybe just a little more. So give it a little bit of a reduction there, but I think that's the fair amount. If you want to spend money past that, that's up to you. But this is the amount that must be paid as child support. All right, the Attorney General's office will make that change to the court order. Now that'll be the one that I sign and make it official, and they'll email you that if they have your addresses. And that'll be the order. All the other issues that are in your prior orders have not been changed other than what we've discussed here regarding child support and medical and dental. And so everything else will remain the same. I'm not changing the visitation or anything like that. Just leaving it the same as it is. All right. Y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Nutt, they're ready on my jail case.